Yeah, this is such a great and timely segment, Paul. We've got our vet expert, Dr. Jill, joining us this morning. It is so hot out. It's unbelievably hot out. Darren's been warning everyone, you don't want to walk your dogs during the heat of the day because the ground holds so much heat and then their little paws just get burned.
That's right. People don't understand that the temperatures on the cement can reach well into the 150 mark and burn the pads of your pet's feet.
I don't know if you're able to see this, and it definitely looks a bit gruesome, but what is this that we're looking at here?
That's actually a dog's pad that's been burned by the cement. A jogger took their dog jogging in the heat of the day and actually burned the entire layer, all the layers actually, of the epidermis and the subdermis of his dog's pads off.
Now, this is incredibly dangerous because you're telling me that the dogs actually sweat through their feet. It's how they cool off. Right. So if the pads of their feet are burned like that, it can be very dangerous.
Yes, they can actually get hyperthermia on top of it. So you want to make sure people, for whatever reason, they like to dump ice cold water on their pets afterwards. Don't do that. You want to use tepid water. You don't want to shock their system because then they can actually go into shock and a hypovolemic shock. So you don't want to do from one extreme to the next.
Yeah, no, that definitely would be very dangerous for our pets. So let's talk about some of the really cute options. I mean, look, it's super stylish, from our little tiny Chihuahua friends up to the bigger dogs.
Yeah, so Fawn is wearing some protective gear here for these nice.
Oh, look at Fawn. She doesn't even seem to mind having them on.
Doesn't seem to mind. This is a hunting dog, so they do make pads for special pads for hikers, campers, running dogs, and then of course people use baby socks as long as they don't eat them off, right?
Oh yeah, you want to be careful about that.
But the one product that I really wanted to touch on was this Musher Secret.
Okay.
And it's kind of hard to find out here, but now that we're doing this segment, I'm sure more and more people will be looking for it. This is great in hot and cold weather. You can use it in the snow. They use it for the Iditarod dogs. It also prevents snowballing. You can use it also on equine or horses. And I'm just going to take a little bit. It's all natural. And I'm just going to smear some on Diva's feet here. You can even use it as an emollient or a protectant as well.
Ooh, it has a nice smell to it.
Yeah, and you just rub it on, and you can see there's a little bit of oil color to it. And her feet are actually pretty dry, so you want to make sure to get it on all the pads. You can actually even get it in between the pads as well.
So the dogs that do the meshing for the Iditarod, they don't have anything on their feet, no protective shoes or anything. They just use this Musher product.
They just use the Musher Secret, and the stuff is amazing. I have to tell you, it really helps, especially in the ice weather as well. But you want to also look for some of the others. There's some topical sprays, and some people even use these furniture pads. I want to warn people not to get the super adhesive ones because you don't want to tear them.
Test them out before you go ahead and stick that on the puppy's foot. Very smart. And then coconut oil, also great if the pads are getting really dry in this great heat. Thanks so much, Dr. Jill. This was really informative and super important for our pets. Paul, back to you.
Yeah, if you want to schedule an appointment with Dr. Jill, check out her website, drjill.com. That's D-R-J-Y-L. By the way, she can be mobile and come to you as well if you need her to. Give her a call. The number's there on your screen, 916-989-0738.